is this: the growth in ministry, whether it is financial growth, numerical growth, or any kind of growth in ministry. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 8 make us to understand that Paul planted, Apollos watered, God gave the increase. The question now is, how can I get God to really increase my work? We all know the laborer is the one that is worthy of the wages, of the salary. So growth begins with sowing the seed, keep watering the seed, then God gives the increase. But no man of God can sow the seed and keep watering the seed for God to give the increase, except first understanding the growth process. And I want to show you the number one growth process in ministry. The pastor himself must die. Except a corn of wheat fall to the ground, he abide alone. John 12, 24, 25, 26. Except a corn of wheat fall to the ground and die, he abide alone. But if it die, it bringeth forth much fruit. The path to increase and growth is death to self, death to personal ambition, death to our personal needs. By seeking first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. If you want the growth to be very, very massive, some of your junior pastors and workers will die too, because statistically they said a pastor can only pastor 120 people successfully. If you want to increase above that level with your children, that is why most churches talk at between 100 to 200. Most churches. The reason is because the pastor is doing well, but he has not helped others around him to take the same responsibility. If you have a congregation that is between 100 to 150, you have tried. The only missing link there is that you've not raised others to do the same thing that you are doing. Yes. If the growth needs to be very phenomenal, you know what will happen? Some of your top leaders will die also. And the more people dead to the things of this world and they are after the will of God only, the more that ministry expands. The reason why Winners is the way it is because of David Abioye and those 7 or 9 bishops. Look at Christ Embassy. Look at Christ Embassy. You know what it means for Pastor Chris to separate you? Your wife is pastoring one church here, you are pastoring one church there, and they obey. They care anything. Pastor Tom, Eddie Awasi, Titi, Ray Okosha. Look at all of them. It's not just this is Pastor, this is Pastor Chris' vision. Anyone when they look at some of our assistant pastors now. You give them church. For you to know they are not there, they cut they don't in the they don't break away now. They slice away. They don't break away. Sometimes it's the signboard, they just change. They signboard away. Hello? And that is terrible. Very, very terrible. So the pastor, the senior pastor, must be deliberate to take his people through that process. But the reason why we don't do that is because some of us are not yet dead. So why will your mind go that direction?